Welcome you live to NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Season number 4 Preseason Thunder. And we welcome you in live here for the first Cup event of Season number 4. We are back in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series, the main series in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. And we are ready to go here tonight for Preseason Thunder to start Season number 3, or 4. Not Season 3 anymore. So once again, it is season number 4 for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. And it all kicks off tonight for Preseason Thunder. So of course, Xfinity had preseason testing last night. They had Daytona, they also had a USA Speedway, and they had Portland International Raceway. So those 3 racetracks, they all delivered. And we are ready to go here tonight from Daytona International Speedway starting off. Then we're going to be heading to St. Louis Gateway or to Worldwide Technology Raceway. It's got a bunch of different names. Then we'll finish off the night at Iowa Speedway. And that returns to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series this season. Gateway is a brand new track on the Cup Series calendar. It's never been run before, so we're going to have to see how that works out for tonight. We had a NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series race there in the past, in Season 2.
Yeah, you already know that Cole Clausen is going to have to hit up that infamous porta potty on the backstretch.
Oh yeah, for sure. As we even saw a lot of those in Portland last night.
Oh yeah, they had like hundreds of them on that infield. It was absolutely amazing. Let's just I'm glad that none of the cameras were panning on me when I was driving through all of them.
Yeah. As of course, we're going to be at the Daytona International Speedway in just a couple of seconds, ready for Preseason Thunder. In Season number 4, we're going to be going over all the driver and team changes, the new teams we have in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series, of course, some of the schedule changes and rule changes and more as we get ready for this upcoming season in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Season number 4. So we welcome you in live. Welcome to the Daytona International Speedway for tonight. This is the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series, and your season number 2 Cup Series champion, Cole Clausen, the first one on track. He rolls on to the high banks in Daytona. Second full-time season for MNF Racing for Cole Clausen, his 4th full-time season in general. Spent 2 with Highline and 2 with MNF so far now, including this one. Had a rough year last season, got eliminated in the round of 12. Didn't have a win, but he'll be looking to rebound here in Season 4. For your season number 2 Cup Series champion. Oh, spinner ready and going around is Richard Cherry. He raced part-time last season, both Cup and Xfinity. We should see the same from him this year. And, oh, he's going to get absolutely slammed, but back in the 7 car, it is Matthew White. Back in the car that made him so famous in the NASCAR Racing FedEx Cup Series. He won the season number 1 Cup Series title in the 7 car, raced the 12 Ford Mustang last season, but goes back to the number 7 Chevrolet for season number 4. Runner-up in the championship last season to your defending series champion, Dylan Banks. As they roll off pit road, you're going to be seeing some of the test cars as well tonight. And then in front of the 7 Matthew White is Connor Asbell racing for the newly formed Showtime Motorsports. You'll see Ashton Miller on that team as well. Both new drivers to that organization. Ashton Miller after leaving ETR after 2 full-time seasons with Toyota, and ETR moves over to Chevrolet and Showtime Motorsports as they head down the back straightaway here. So Showtime Motorsports, of course, owned by Aiden Donahue, who announced his retirement at the end of season number 3 for the Cup Series. Yeah.
Brody Webster wants in.
In what?
He's not in the Cup iRacing thing.
Oh, alright.
So he can't join. And I also can't find him in the application thing, so I think you need to.
Yeah, tell him actually to send the application. I can't type anything right now.
I don't know. So.
All right, so down on the inside they go. Asbel getting helped by Matthew White. So of course it's Cup Series Preseason Thunder for season number 4, starting off for some super speedway action at Daytona as they head down the back straightaway. See ahead of them, there is the 79 of Ashton Miller. His debut season with Showtime Motorsports. Still looking for that first win after 2 years with ETR. Including this, we have a total of 4.5 hours of on-track time before the Daytona 500, including this, of course, practice for the Daytona 500, the 3 practice sessions we get, and then, of course, the warm-up session before the whole race on race day. And then here he is, Dylan Banks, the season number 3 NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series champion, entering the racetrack. Your defending series champion switches numbers and switches team. He's now full-time with Ethan Trendler Racing. He's got his affiliated teammate John Butler, who made the playoffs last season, on his bumper. And the driver, the 48, of course, won the Season 3 Cup title. There is the 79 of Miller. There is the 8 of Cameron Chandler, your Xfinity Series champion in season number 4. Or, sorry, season number 3. Season 4 didn't happen for Xfinity just yet. And now he is moving. Oh, he's got a crash here on the back straightaway. It's starting to happen. It's Andrew Stacy and the 99, Payson Lindsay, who won last time we were in Daytona. Got his first career Cup Series win in the regular season finale. He made it to the round of 8 last season. Yeah, going back to Cameron Chandler, of course, dominated the Xfinity Series last year with 8 wins and ended up with the title in Kansas. And will be full-time in the Cup Series this year. He ran part-time the last 2 seasons, ran a bunch of races. He actually won 3 of them: Charlotte, Kansas, and Bristol. He won the Charlotte 600 and Bristol last season, and Kansas in season number 2. So
oh my God.
big wreck here in 1 and 2. So he
Yeah, you can only imagine that they obviously did not hit that big old jump.
So Cameron Chandler will not be considered a Cup Series rookie this season because of the amount of wins he has and the amount of starts that he has.
But I think he could be considered a rookie with the amount of talent he has.
Damn, okay. As here they come on to the racetrack, you can see in the mix of that the 77 of Braden Hunsicker. Of course, won 2 races last year. One early in the season and one late in the season, and he is also returning to his 77, his old car number, just like his teammate Matthew White. As we got a wreck happening down here already. They're piling up. Round goes Hunsicker. Into the wall goes the 09 of John Butler.
Oh my God.
Oh, in the grass goes the 71 of Cole Clausen. And up into the wall hard he goes, and nearly on his side.
Yeah, Andrew Stacy. We might have to kick him out early here because I don't know what he was doing out there.
As they head down the front straightaway here in Daytona. And down on pit road as well, you can see the 48 of Dylan Banks. You got the 09 of John Butler down there as well. And more here currently on pit road.
This shall be a great season. It's only preseason Thunder, and between last night and tonight, I already have beef with people.
My God. As 4 cars head down the front straightaway here from Daytona. And now,
oh my God.
Chandler, I could just send him an invite if you want me to do the like that.
yeah, you can if you want.
Okay.
Oh, into the wall goes Lindsay. here they come on to the track, 49 minutes to go. So still opening up here in Preseason Thunder. To the outside goes Cherry and the 96 of Andrew Stacy. As they weave their way down the front straightaway. Cherry blocks outside. There's the 99 of Lindsay going down low as well. The 78 of Connor Asbell. They work low, heading it down here in 1 and 2. Ooh, bad shove. And now there goes Lindsay. He'll go for a spin. Into the grass he goes. And they're wrecking back, big time back here as well. The 90 Stacy goes around. The 7 of Matthew White. There is the 78 of Connor Asbell. And the 71 of Cole Clausen. They all spin around. All right, so more cars still here on pit road as they're gonna do a little thing over there.
Okay. Brady Webster's already in, so we're good.
All right. So here is the 80 of Logan Giesbrecht coming onto the racetrack. In front of him is his open teammate, 81 of Diego Rodriguez. Rodriguez actually won the pole for the Daytona 500 a season ago. And he's one of these very, very quick single lap speed Giesbrecht Motorsports machines. Same thing with the Tomlin cars, the Clear High machines. All of them very, very quick single car speeds at super speedways. And in the draft as well, when they're drafting with each other. So we'll see what these two can do as they enter the track. All right, so about 46 minutes to go, of course, here in Daytona. Just getting started. There you can see another group of cars coming on. Chandler pushing on the bumper of White. Then he got Hunsicker behind him. Then to the outside goes Stacy, as iRacing wouldn't let me hide. Sorry about that. White came up for whatever reason. But as they head down here into 1 and 2. Oh, wreck here on the back straightaway. Now they're piling it up. It's Miller involved. Yeah, one other spun down to the inside as well. There's the 71 of Cole Clausen, the 99 of Payson Lindsay. There is the 50 of Brad Havrilla. Brad Havrilla was full-time in the Cup Series last season as a rookie for Legacy Sim Club, and now he is leaving Legacy Sim Club, and he joins Clear High Racing for Season 4. And there he is in his number 50 machine for his second full-time season. And he moves the Chevrolet from Toyota. Down to the inside goes Stacy on White. They head side by side here in 3 and 4. And down that front stretch once again. Of course, you got the Highline Motorsports teammates up on the outside lane, Matthew White and Braden Hunsicker. Down to the bottom, you got Andrew Stacy, the 8 of Cameron Chandler, the 29 of Richard Cherry. Once again, they roll. Oh, contact. And now Chandler going to go for a spin. Around he goes. ahead of him, they can continue to push. And they're going to be coming down pit road. You're going to probably need that in the Daytona 500. You're going to need some pit road practice here. Due to the fact, well, at least last season, we had green flag pit stops. And here they come on track. About 43 minutes to go here in Daytona. Banks now going to pull up in front of White as they'll go to the outside. Side by side with that 78 machine. And down the front straightaway yet again. So a bit of a group here forming up. Could be useful for some practice. On the bottom lane is Dylan Banks getting pushed by Matthew White. Oh, SI, and there goes Asbell in the wall hard. Then they're all going to wreck on the back straightaway. They were actually doing a whole lot better. Oh my God, a bunch of terrible hits down there. That was bad. Nasty. To the wall again up here. Bunch of bad hits. All right, so once again, Banks now being pushed by Matthew White. These are the first two in the championship last season, first and second in this order. Of course, Banks, White, both with new car numbers. Matthew White with a new manufacturer, but not new technically. He's going back to his original manufacturer and car number. 77 Chevrolet. All right, so about 41 minutes to go here in preseason Thunder from Daytona.
Gold Class, I'm not happy.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm about to crash out on you right now, Miller.
Why?
Whatever, you just don't understand.
What, the M&S sucks?
Well,
Damn. It's the booth, guys. Calm down.
yeah, for real, Miller, calm the heck down.
You know what? Ashton Miller, greatest driver of all time. Look at him take the lead. Unbelievable.
Yeah, here comes the glazing. Here comes the glazing.
Oh, look at him. Oh, unbelievable crash avoidance by Ashton Miller. That was just perfection. Look at that 79 head down the front straightaway. What a driver.
Yeah, let's not talk about how he just almost, let's just say, okay, I'm not going to go into what exactly he did last night, but he came in from the infield and just, yeah, we all, if you've seen it, let's just say if you've seen it, you know what happened. If you know, you know.
Yeah, well, it was justified what he did.
That are you? There's no way. That is absurd.
All right. So about 40 minutes to go, 20 minutes in here in Cup Series preseason Thunder from Daytona. As they roll down the back straightaway here, once again in that pack. Blocking outside is Stacy. 3 wide middle now.
What the?
Oh my.
He's phasing through people.
Oh my, yeah, you just phased through me. I'm taking this thing down pit road.
What the hell? He just phased through 9 people.
Ooh,
Bro's
There
in the
he is.
Matrix.
Alright, so once again they head down the back straightaway here in Daytona. Oh! Miller. He saved. What a save by Ashton Miller. Unreal.
Oh,
That was perfection. I don't think anyone
Whatever.
could have saved anything. I don't. That was the best save I've seen in my life. Straight up.
yep.
Move out of the way, Thierry. Come on. I got to get to Miller.
Look at Ashton Miller lead this line. Just perfection.
Oh, well.
Oh, big wreck. Miller avoided it. And even look at the two drivers involved. Dylan Banks, Cameron Chandler, both champions last season, and they crashed, but Ashton Miller didn't. What does that say? Ashton Miller's the GOAT. Oh.
I was just full throttle the entire time behind Miller. I'm like, I ain't lifting off the gas.
Oh my god.
Well, wow, look at Cole Clausen wreck.
Yeah.
I won the mini race, dude. What are you on about?
And nice try, no wins.
No wins, even though I won an IMSA race here. Yeah, nice try, buddy.
All right, back to normal here at Daytona. 37 minutes to go in the preseason test from the World Center of Racing. Got a lot of practice coming up before the Daytona 500. And then, of course, I think this is a good time to remind you that next Thursday is the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Season number 4 Clash at the Monza Oval. And that is going to be one hell of a show. We'll have a heat race, of course, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And right along with Matthew White. Blocking the outside with Benton. Now riding along with Bryce Benton, of course, was full-time in the Cup Series last season, missed the playoffs. No wins, now they're going to be wrecking here on the back straightaway again. And Benton going to be spinning around into the wall hard back there. Yes, of course, Benton, no wins on the season. In season number 3, but looking for his first ever Cup win in season 4. And I would definitely say he's in a better situation to try to make the playoffs this year. Riding along with Miller as he goes up to the outside, passing Chandler. Racing side by side with the 50 of Brad Havrilla.
Oh my.
He'll get in line just behind John Butler. Oh! Down to the back straightaway, someone had a bit of a wreck. And spinning down to the inside, that is John Butler, I believe. Havrilla being pushed by Miller, heading down the front stretch here at Daytona. In Season 4 Preseason Thunder. Let's watch it
We're
from
gonna have
the
a huge run.
If you watch it from the spectator's view, this is what you're going to see when you're in the stands. A bit hazy tonight, as you can see. They roll down the back straightaway yet again. Oh, and there's a wreck down in 3 and 4 from the looks of
Oh
it.
my god! Oh!
Oh!
That was nasty.
Oh, and the spectators got a good view of that one. welcome you back live once again. 34 minutes remain here from Daytona.
And we just got to report that Dylan Banks officially has a concussion, and he will never be able to race again. What a shame.
Yeah, nice try.
Well, I mean, you can hear the news for yourself. It's all over. It's spreading across the world right now.
Nice try. Your Season 3 Cup Series champion should be good to go in Daytona in a few weeks' time.
Oh, looks like I got that off of Cameron Chandler News. I apologize.
Yeah, I wouldn't really look at that, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I remember that one time you brought up Cameron Chandler News, and it was all about a bunch of lies, so yeah.
White now coming with a run. Oh, and Payson Lindsay.
And Payson Lindsay sucks. He actually sucks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and they're wrecking
Oh,
big time. Big one in 3 and 4. Multiple cars involved. Benton spinning down to the inside as well. And I think this is a good time with about 32 minutes to go in the preseason Thunder from Daytona. To go over a bit of your roster changes. There are a lot of them entering season number 4. So, of course, we'll go team by team. So, entering into Ethan Trendler Racing, and it's nearly a brand new roster. Just one driver being retained. That is the 12 of Trenton Wilkin. He also switches car numbers to the number 12. The 08 of Joseph Tucker. He is a Cup Series rookie. Saw him in the Xfinity Series test last night. And, of course, most notably, Dylan Banks in the 48. Your season number 3 Cup Series champion and defending Cup Series champion here at the 48 machine joins ETR, and then in his rookie campaign, Shane Hilquich in the 81 will have a go at it as they race down the back straightaway here yet again. 32 minutes to go, just about halfway through. Of course, Highline Motorsports once again with Matthew White and Braden Hunsicker. In the middle goes that number 12 machine. That is Trenton Wilkin. Toyota. And then Highline Motorsports has 2 other charters drivers yet to be announced. Team Chevy Motor Club has an absolutely stacked lineup with Cameron Chandler, Bryce Benson, Matt Grab, and Payson Lindsay. They retain 3 of their drivers, Benson, Grab, and Lindsay from season number 3. Carlos Ortiz has been demoted to the Xfinity Series. He races for Chandler Wilson Racing. Saw him last night as they spin down to the inside. Hard on the wall goes Havrilla. And the 78 of Connor Aswell down there as well. And they're wrecking again. Piling it up here.
Andrew frickin' Stacy, dude.
Big hits. Hunsicker. There's Cherry up to the outside. The 81 of Rodriguez and more. As Wilkin gets a push from Matthew White. Comes to the line yet again. Oh, and they're just gonna, okay. Ooh, big hit. Oh, and Matthew White. Oh, that is terrible. Terrible crash by the 7. As they continue to roll off pit road here. So, once again, continuing with our new Cup Series roster for season number 4, Johnson Motorsports has acquired another charter, so they will now be a 4-car operation. So John Butler returns to the team for his 2nd full-time year. You can see him in the 09 there. Made the playoffs last season, like we mentioned, got eliminated in the round of 12, but looks to have a big step up here in season 4. William Reagan returns to the Cup Series. Last time we saw him full-time in Cup was season number 2. And now he joins Johnson Motorsports. Alexander Schumacher, a Cup Series rookie, will join the veteran-stacked lineup in his number 68 Chevrolet. And then Landon Johnson, after 2 years in Xfinity, returns to the Cup Series for the first time full-time since season number 1. So all the drivers from, there's a big wreck happening here, all the drivers from Johnson Motorsports have at least one or multiple full-time Cup years. Or at least they've been here since season 1, or unless, or I can't talk, besides Alexander Schumacher, who is the rookie. see Asbel with Miller being pushed to the outside. Once again, those two teammates, newly formed Showtime Motorsports. Connor Asbel was full-time in Xfinity last year, won the regular season championship and 4 races. Had a good year, looking to make the Cup Series playoffs and possibly do even more here in Season 4. Moving on to Giesbrecht Racing Management, they acquire a charter. They retain Giesbrecht and Tomlin, the 80 and the 90 machines, but drivers yet to announce for that final charter. As this is going to be horrible, down into 1. Oh my god.
Oh.
My god.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, moving on, MNF Racing, that lineup has been the same for quite some time. It's going to be Ethan McMillan, Landon Fish, and of course your Season 2 Cup Series champion, Cole Clausen. Every single one of the drivers from MNF Racing is now a 4-season veteran. They've been here since Season number 1. All 3 of them started the Season 1 Daytona 500. All 3 of them were in Season 1 Preseason Thunder, so they've definitely been here for a while. The most veteran-stacked team in the league. Then we head to Showtime Motorsports with Connor Asbel and Ashton Miller, like we mentioned, the 78 and 79 Chevrolets. Legacy Sim Club has a new lineup. They sold 2 of their charters, and they also moded. They also cleaned house on Brad Havrilla. So it's going to be Tyler Curley returning to the team, and of course team owner Gio Turpin for his 4th full-time year. Moving on to Clear High Racing, Brad Havrilla, of course, was dropped by Legacy Sim Club, signed to Clear High Racing with his teammate Andrew Stacy in the 96. Double L Racing is a newly formed organization by Lucas Lewis. Zero of Lucas Lewis will return for his 2nd full-time year. He was full-time with Redford Motorsports in Season 3. Of course, they closed their doors at the end of Season number 3, so he had to move on. And he starts his own organization with Caleb Gordon in the 83 Ford Mustang. Caleb Gordon was part-time in the Cup Series last year, ran a bunch of road courses, was very fast on the road. He also ran here at the Daytona regular season finale. LeBron James Motorsports, the most interesting name in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Led by Ethan DeWelde, the team owner in the 15, and he'll have his teammate Tyler Coleman in that 2-car operation this season. Chandler Wilson Racing has no cars announced so far. They have 1 charter, but they will have a driver announced soon enough. Cash Culp Racing is a 1-car operation this year, led by Zachary Trevino. Sorry, he's a rookie in the Cup Series this season. And finally, newly formed Fortner Racing. They kind of are going to take over the operations of Paintbrush Junior Racing, which is the other ETR development team. They will be a 1-car operation with an alliance with Ethan Trendler Racing, with Christian Leonard on the team. He was full-time in Xfinity in Season number 3, won at Martinsville. So he's got some good pace. It was pretty fast in his Cup starts that he had in Season 3. As, my God, what a terrible crash here. And that is your full 35 charter lineup of Cup Series drivers. Still a couple to be announced, as we mentioned earlier. But 5 full-time teams are brand new to the Cup Series. Actually, I'm sorry, 6 full-time teams, of course, with the addition of Clear High Racing. They were part-time last season. So 6 brand new teams that are full-time that acquire charters. So there was a ton of change over the offseason, as we just mentioned, went through. Total of 14 teams have full-time charters. There are 4 full-time teams: Ethan Trendler Racing, Highline Motorsports, Team Chevy Motor Club, and Johnson Motorsports. Johnson Motorsports, the most recently formed full-time organization with their addition of another charter. We got a big old crash happen down in 3 and 4. Lots of drivers involved now as they pile it up. 3 wide now. We have two full-time 3-car organizations. And then 5 full-time 2-car organizations. And then you got 3 full-time 1-car organizations for the Cup Series this season.
Go Class, did you hear that? Trevor, trust me, you do not want to know what's happening in iRacing chat. I'm glad you have it muted.
Yeah, this is there's a reason we don't have it on during broadcasts. Yeah.
Oh my god.
23 minutes to go here at Daytona.
Dylan Banks, welcome.
Hey guys.
Oh, gone.
And they spin down to the inside here. There's the 81 of Rodriguez going into the wall. Oh, and he's going to get destroyed by the 99 of Payson Lindsay. As 22
Sounds
minutes
about
remain.
right.
Yeah, of course.
Cole,
22 minutes
please.
remain here in
Yeah.
Cup
Yes,
Series
sir.
Preseason Thunder. So, of course, we got Dylan Banks now in the booth. So, Dylan, you are currently 7th on the board. You're entering the season as our defending Cup Series champion. Your first full-time year with Ethan Trendler Racing. What has it been like on the track so far here at Daytona in Preseason Thunder?
Chaos. Nothing but chaos, but it's fun. I think this is just a little fun night for the boys. We know when it gets time to come down to the Daytona 500, first race of the year, everybody's gonna get locked in. But I think right now everybody's just enjoying themselves and having a good time.
All right, well, we see you in the 48 machine. How has it been getting used to some of your teammates at Ethan Trendler Racing now?
Yeah, it's been good. I can't wait to work with them rest of the year. I've said it in the off season. The ETR is going to be on top this year, and we're just going to show them why.
Oh!
There's something going on, but of course, thank you, Dylan, and good luck the rest of the session.
Oh yeah, buddy. I got the YouTube car out, and I was gonna run a lap or two and show the viewers around Daytona. Hopefully, without wrecking it like Lace and Mitzi.
Yeah, that's typical Payson Lindsay here in Daytona.
No, it's not Pace and Mitzi. It's Lace and Mitzi.
Oh,
Yeah, Lace and Mitzi. Anybody that's a Daniel Suarez fan is weird.
yeah,
Wow.
I agree.
Payson Lindsay will be mad.
It doesn't matter.
Nah,
Oh,
he's just mad. He's just mad Ross didn't win today. That's all.
Ashton Miller to the top of the board.
Oh my, that is the worst block I've ever seen by Lace and Mitzi. What the heck was that?
Big one on the back straightaway. So as they pile it up here.
Oh my, Austin Powers that thing.
Now the
And we're
question
leading.
is, Ethan, are you excited for the season 4?
I
series,
definitely-
FedEx Cup Series.
Definitely am. Of course, not to be biased, but I'm most excited for my race team, Ethan Trendler Racing, and of course you, Dylan, joining the race team.
Dang right, buddy. Hey, Ethan Trendler Racing is gonna be #1 this year. Ain't that right?
Yeah. Can't be biased in the broadcast though. So I won't. I
Oh,
can't.
that's not
you know.
biased.
Yeah, I know.
That's just facts.
Yeah, actually, it is a fact. ETR will be the best team in season number 4. Isn't that right, Cole?
Oh no. Well, it's an
Look at
opinion
this
to
guy.
say the least.
This guy's very biased.
Yeah, Cole
Clearly.
Cole
Well,
Clausen.
I'm not trying to say that M&F is gonna win the championship, but I'm also not saying that
Nice try.
Ethan Trendler is gonna win the championship.
Trendler is going to win the championship. Nice try, Cole Clausen.
Yeah, well, we'll come back to this in October and just take a look at how big of a clown you are.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey, what
nice
about
try
you,
again.
Ashton Miller? What's
What's
your
up?
thoughts? What's your thoughts?
I don't have an opinion.
Hey, Miller, you're talking to your
Fair enough.
replacement.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I
Oh,
said-
the wrecking.
Okay.
No, actually say what you said. I literally didn't hear you.
I said, hey, Miller, you're talking to your replacement that's about to tear it up and win more races than you.
Oh. Okay, cool. Don't
Damn.
care.
I'm coming, Miller. I'm coming.
Hey, watch this move. Watch this move. Ready? 2 wide.
Oh,
There's
my.
Ashton. There's Cole Clausen pushing on Ashton Miller.
The hell?
come on, Miller. Why do you have to bail on me?
That's why.
Oh, into the wall goes Bryce Benton. There's Wilkin in the 12. That Toyota. All right, so about 17 minutes to go here coming up. Next is going to be in Gateway. Andrew Stacy to the top of the board. All right, guys, I know we're still here in Daytona, but 17 minutes left in the session, starting to wind it down. What do we think we're going to see on track in Gateway? We've never been here with these Cup cars before, so what do we think our expectations are heading into that session?
Should be interesting, I feel like. I think it's gonna be a fun race.
Oh, Trenton Wilkin on
Please
the
don't
lead.
wreck. Please don't wreck. Please don't wreck. Please don't wreck.
Gateway's a great track. I can't wait to go there. That's a great track.
Yes, of course, we had a Truck Series event in Gateway back in
Oh,
Season 2.
P2.
As Cole Clausen goes to second. Ashton Miller still ahead of him.
I'm not sure about that road Atlanta on the schedule this year, though. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I
We
totally
like
agree.
Road
Should have been.
Atlanta.
Yeah, Road America is better.
No, we should have gone to Coda.
Yeah, well, Matthew White said no. Cameron Chandler said
Yeah,
no.
Matthew White.
Yeah,
Matthew
we're
White.
taking one guy's opinion here. Yeah, nice try.
Yeah, that sounds like non-champions talking.
Yeah. Yeah, Matthew
Well,
White's washed.
we also did a vote and everyone agreed, so you know.
It doesn't matter,
Oh
Miller.
my God. God.
They voted because they were paid by
Oh,
Matthew White to
I
do
hear
so.
it.
Where is Matthew White? He's back in the 7 because he was couldn't win in the 12.
Oh my! Get off the fence.
All right, 16 minutes to go here. We'll be going over the different schedule changes in Gateway. Interesting preseason thunder for the Cup Series. Oh, is now Benson going to go around, and this is going to be a big hit. Oh, driver's side, hard on the wall.
Oh,
And they'll
I avoided all
slide.
of it.
They'll slide back in the middle as they wreck down here again. And there's Trenton Wilkin. His second full-time year for Ethan Trendler Racing. Oh!
Hey Ethan, you know who I'm excited to see on track this year is Trenton Wilkin in the 12. He's you gotta watch out for that guy.
Yeah, and then of course the other drivers with ETR, of course you Dylan, and then we got the rookie Shane
Joseph
Hilkwich,
Tucker.
yeah, and Joseph Tucker. So it's a strong lineup by ETR this season, and we'll see what we can do.
That's right. There's no I in team.
Mm-hmm. As they roll onto the racetrack. And of course, ETR will be aligned with Johnson Motorsports for the second straight season. And then, of course, the newly formed alliance with Fortner Racing with Christian Leonard.
I lost my teammate.
What do you mean, Bill?
He left.
Oh, Asbel, you mean?
Yeah, he left the session, so I'm by myself.
Yeah, typical.
Hey, we should go on board
Highline
with me.
Motorsports. Yeah, let's.
Hey, we should go on board with me.
Nice try, Miller.
Please?
No. All right, fine. Riding along with Ashton Miller, pushing Cole Clausen.
Hey, Ethan, you remember how the tornado took out Kansas? I heard there's going to be a hurricane that takes out Daytona and the Daytona 500.
Oh boy.
I could get Ashton Miller to rebuild the track, so. Oh, it's.
Come to the checkered.
Hey, Miller, can you rebuild the track
Hey.
if there's a tornado?
No.
Well, too bad. You're doing it.
Hey, can we get Cole Clausen to win?
He
Please.
did, actually.
Yeah, I did.
He's got a more recent win than you, Miller.
Go, go, come on, Miller. Come on, come on. Door slam it. I got him. No, I didn't. Never mind. Oh.
Oh! Down in the middle, Andrew Stacy gets absolutely slammed. As now, oh, it's Matthew White. Oh, Miller takes a horrible shot into the wall. 12 minutes to go here, though, in preseason Thunder for the Cup Series. So we had 25 drivers in preseason testing last night for the Xfinity Series. Only 16 so far tonight. But it's preseason Thunder, so it's kind of usually what happens. Oh, Stacy. Oh, he gets slammed by Matthew White. 3 wide now. In the middle is John Butler in that 09 machine. You got the 9 of Benton up to the outside as well. Ashton Miller down low. As they head down here in 3 and 4. And down this front straightaway yet again in Daytona.
Oh my god.
Yeah, something pretty bad just happened in turn 1.
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't.
I see Andrew Stacy destroyed, and then Cole coming back here on pit road.
That was actually the coolest crash I think I've ever had. I like pirouetted on my nose and landed it.
Are we 3x3 right now?
No.
Oh, we were. Oh boy.
Trenton up to the outside. It's Ashton Miller's former teammate. And then he got the 99 of Payson Lindsay up to the outside as well. Clicking down to 10 minutes to go in Daytona. And the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series preseason Thunder session from the World Center of Racing. It's our first one of 3 tonight.
Yeah, pretty good pack right now.
Also, another thing to look forward to for the Clash at the Monza Oval, we will be having a brand new graphics package. That will be in release. Oh, big hit by Miller.
Oh.
That one must have hurt. Yeah, so once again, going on back to the graphics factory, we'll also have some other graphic updates and more stuff updating our broadcast. And we are officially in full swing with NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Season 4 Speed Weeks.
There's 2 guys going backwards off of pit road. I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
I thought you meant like literally.
Yeah,
backwards.
I should put that into context. They're going in reverse off of pit road.
Oh, they're doing some burnouts down here. It's Stacy and 81.
Yeah, when we have that burnout contest, like at the end of the season, I'm probably gonna get dead last because I barely ever win,
I mean, if
and
you
I don't
make
know
the
how to
playoffs.
even do a burnout. Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to say it.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa, big train of cars. Yeah, so of course we actually forgot to announce that. I was going to announce that during the Gateway session, but I'll just announce it now. So of course it was announced on the schedule, but whatever, but we haven't talked about it. We will have a Burnouts on Broadway for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series this season, postseason. So all 12 playoff drivers will head into Long Beach, which we had the Clash in season number 3. They will have a burnout contest. We'll have some people scoring. And whoever gets the best score wins. Nothing's up for grabs, no points or anything. Obviously, the season would be over by then. But just a final little event to end the year.
My prediction is that Ethan Fendler will be the only one scoring, and he's going to give everyone 0s, but give Ashton Miller a 10.
No,
Yep.
I think my Ashton Miller glaze will wear off by then, and Dylan Banks is the only one getting a 10.
Okay, that's fair, because he does a lot of the winning, so that's pretty fair.
That's unbelievable.
Whoa, Matthew White almost pulling ahead of that 80 of Giesbrett.
We gotta be up to speed higher before they catch me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're not exactly sure who's going to do it just yet, but that will be announced. I mean, the scoring for the Burnouts and Broadway, that'll be announced when we get closer to it. That's all the way in November. We don't have to really even think about it at this point. We got a full season of action for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League.
Oh, they're wrecked.
I can actually give you this. We scheduled for season number 4, everything included all the races, not even including the practice sessions. Something bad happening. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Clausen.
Well, I
Cole
was...
Clausen got the connection flag from flipping too much.
Well, I was gonna hit the back end of Butler, and then you just came along and like hit me at the exact time that I hit him, and it was not good.
Anyways, like I was saying, we scheduled 5,653 laps of racing here for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League in Season 4. So, got a lot coming
Bro
up.
has really been counting.
Yeah, I counted all of them.
Yeah, have you been counting overtimes?
Have I what?
No. Been counting overtimes with the laps or whatever you call them.
No, technically not.
Oh, what a shot, Miller! And then Bryce Benton just throws the worst block ever.
All right, 4 minutes to go here in Cup Preseason Thunder in Daytona. Coming on next in St. Louis in Gateway.
Can't wait to take the bathroom break there.
Of course.
Oh, how did he save that? Oh my gosh.
Know. I was getting pushed, so I can't really do anything.
Benton looking out pretty good there again.
Oh boy, John Butler.
Oh my god, they have a huge run. Oh my. Yeah,
Oh, and there they
I
go.
saw that one. Wow.
Hey,
Oh,
Hello.
he's still pushing you. Stay there, Miller. Come here.
hey, I'm putting in neutral. I'm in first. Oh, you're too slow.
Alright, I quit.
Getting outrun by a new team is kind of crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I know. MNF Racing's been around since season 1.
Well, it doesn't help when your teammates barely race anymore. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, maybe they should do some officials to get up to 2K IR.
Yeah, they really have better things to do in life than play a video game all day long.
This is probably gonna be the last one. This is probably the last one.
2 minutes left here as they roll back on the racetrack.
Screw you, Payson. Get out of my way.
Oh boy.
God,
Oh.
that is a terrible side draft attempt. Yeah, here it comes, a freaking
Oh
dump.
my! What are you doing? Paper.
Yeah, here's my ultimate crash out coming on Payson Lindsay after this one.
Yep.
As the time continues to tick down. Minute and 20 to go. Oh, there they go. Lindsay in the wall. He
Nope.
somehow saved it. What a save.
If he saved it, then it's not enough. You should put him in the wall again.
Hey, next time we can come to the white. I think. Next time, white flag.
Don't worry, I won't do anything.
Oh.
Oh, Benton spins, and he will hit Clausen.
Hey, this is white flag from there.
All right, 22 seconds to go. Final lap of action for Daytona Preseason Thunder. Wilkin, a big run up to the outside. And now Lindsay back down low. Wilkin goes to block again. So he heads down the back straightaway. As 2-1-0, checkered flag is out for Cup Series Preseason Thunder in Daytona. Oh, and Wilkin's gonna get turned with Lindsay as
Someone
well.
please hit me. Oh
Please
my
let me
gosh.
win! Let me win! No, 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 no. Yes, I win. Oh boy. Oh.
And that'll do it
Oh.
for Daytona Preseason Thunder.
So
Ashton Miller leads
we
the
get fast
session.
time and we win. We get fast time
Yeah.
and we won.
Nice little session from
booth
the World
is-
Center of Racing.
The
Cool.
commentary booth is just built different. I mean, 1-2, absolutely insane.
Yep.
And that wraps it up for Cup Series Preseason Thunder in Daytona. coming up next, Gateways, you can take a look at your top finishers for the first session from Daytona. Next time we'll be at the World Center of Racing here in Daytona. Will be the first practice session for the Daytona 500 in a couple of weeks' time. All right. Of course, let's go through your top 10 real quick. You got Miller, Clausen, Stacy, Asbel, White, Hunsicker, Chandler, Rodriguez, Benson, and Banks. Those drivers round out your top 10 here from Daytona. Fun hour of that session, and the checkered flag has fallen as we get ready to go to St. Louis coming up next. All right. So once again, at Gateway coming up, we're going to see if we can have any post-race interview, not post-race, post-session interviews. If we do, we'll get those done real quick before we head to St. Louis. Finishing up over the World Center of Racing. We'll be back here, of course, Monday before the Daytona 500 for 500 opening practice. That will be, of course, Monday, April 21st. All right.
Now we get to go to a track where we can see some professionalism in the wall riding aspect.
Oh, very, very professional in Gateway. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we have Gateway coming up next here for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series season number 3 preseason Thunder. So we're not going to be doing any post-session interviews. But Cole Clausen, what did you learn? You finished second here as you try to enter your 4th Daytona 500.
Well, it's actually not my 4th Daytona 500 since I didn't race the last season. But yeah, I honestly thought it was better. It was better than I thought. I guess I felt like there weren't as much people as Xfinity last night, but it's definitely cleaner than Xfinity. So, yeah, honestly, a great start to the season technically, but can't wait for the actual Daytona 500 and all the racing leading up to it. And yeah, hopefully we can get some good results there tonight and hopefully get a good result in the Clash on Thursday.
Yeah, so of course the Clash, brand new track, the Monza Oval. That is going to be one hell of a show. Of course, it's going to be all starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We got the open race. So top 5 will advance. It's usually the top 3 just because there's a couple less drivers that are actually locked in. We're just going to be doing the top 5 of this season. So all drivers that made the playoffs and all drivers that won races in season number 3 for the Cup Series will be locked in to the Clash. But if you didn't do that, you're going to have to race your way in. Notable drivers not to do that are Trenton Wilkin. Then you're going to have Joseph Tucker. You also are going to have your season number 3 Xfinity Series regular season champion Connor Asbel will have to try to race his way in. Luckily for Cameron Chandler, he won last season, so he's going to be all okay. Bryce Benson's going to have to race his way in. He didn't make the playoffs or win last season. Landon Johnson going to have to race his way in. You're also going to see some of the Legacy Sim Club cars in there. You're going to see Andrew Stacy have to try to race his way in. Caleb Gordon, another notable one. Christian Leonard, among others as well, that are going to have to try to race their way in as they are not locked in to the Clash. And yeah, fun little preseason Thunder session from Daytona, but we're coming up next. Stay tuned for preseason Thunder from Gateway for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series in Season 4. Welcome live to Gateway here tonight for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Cars are on track in St. Louis for the first time in Cup. And of course, your defending series champion Dylan Banks heads down the front straightaway.
Ah, yes. This feels good.
Oh my God, of course. Banks pulls over, maybe making a bit of adjustment. Here comes John Butler onto the racetrack here in Gateway. So you're gonna also probably see some downshifting here tonight for some of these machines. Looks a bit tight heading down into one. But of course the setup is not final. We'll have some setup changes. Matthew White's in the wall. Spinning off corner exit of turn number 4 is Cameron Chandler. He spins down to the inside. Here you can see the 71 of Cole Clausen. Ashton Miller in the 79.
You really got a break.
Oh, and Miller gonna go around into the wall. And there goes Clausen as well. Yeah, so definitely setup's a bit tight, of course, starting off. But of course we'll have probably a completely different setup, to be honest, for the actual race. So this isn't official at all. Take what you see tonight with a grain of salt. Here comes Chandler down the front stretch. Yeah, he's definitely way up the racetrack in one. Not get it to turn. Another interesting thing about Gateway is they got the, not rumble strips, they're the red and white candy cane things that you usually see at road courses down to the inside. So it is kind of, I wouldn't say like a road course at all, but honestly, it's a little bit similar to the fact with the hard braking and all that, the long winding turns. It's kind of similar to a road course, and you downshift as well. So, has some characteristics of a road course here from St. Louis. Ooh, Havrillo on the wall. So lap times, I would assume, are going to be a lot slower tonight than what we're going to see in the actual race. Due to the fact setup probably being a whole lot faster for the actual race here at Gateway. And down the front straightaway goes Hunsicker and Banks. Banks slots in 4th. It's actually Braden Hunsicker's home racetrack in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. Braden actually races on the kart track in the infield here at Gateway. So he's got experience here in real life. Although it's at the little kart road course in the middle of the racetrack. Hunsicker goes to the top of the board at his home racetrack. There is Gio Turpin now on track. We did not see him in Daytona, but he's on track here from Gateway. He has 3 career NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series wins. He's one of the few remaining drivers that has a win in each NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series season. He won at Darlington, the Southern 500 in Season 1 for his first ever win. Oh my God. Okay, Cole. Nice stuff.
Yeah, what a lap. What a legend. Oh,
Three.
oh,
Okay.
Lawson.
Wow. All right. But anyways, back to Gio Turpin. Of course, he won the Southern 500 in season number 1. He won the Daytona regular season finale in controversial fashion in season 2, as we all remember what happened there. At least Connor Asbell does. And then in season 3, he won at Atlanta. So, has a win in each of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series seasons. Here's another driver you didn't see in Daytona. This is Landon Johnson, returning full-time to the Cup Series this year. And the number 88 for his own team, Johnson Motorsports.
Yeah, maybe Braden should be 3 seconds ahead of me before he starts wrecking me. I mean, what a clown.
He can be, if he wall rides.
Still mad about a championship that was supposed to be mine, but he acted like he got robbed. Yeah, get out of here, man.
Got the 1-year anniversary of that coming up in a couple of months.
Oh yeah, we're throwing a party for that one.
And this summer, in just a few months' time, will somehow be the 2-year anniversary of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League being announced. I mean, I feel like we just started yesterday, but it's season 4 already, and we're coming up on 2 years for the league being announced. And I know, Cole, you've been here since basically the very beginning.
Yes, sir. You already know I'm an OG out here, so.
You had the first ever flip in the Cup Series as well. Remember on the final lap of the Daytona 500, actually coming to the checkered flag, back in the number 5 car, went for a bit of a ride.
Oh yeah, that actually gave me a concussion. No joke. It you know, there are rumors about it. It was actually true. It really did.
Oh, that's a send, and he's gonna wreck Hunsicker into the wall.
Oh wait, Paisley Lindsay, how did he top my lap time? Oh. My apologies.
Turpin hits the curb just slightly.
My God. What's it?
Here's John Butler. Down that back stretch into 3 and 4. Or, I'm sorry, front stretch, that is. Can't get my my turns right. Or my straightaways right. Oh, somebody's going to the bathroom with the back straightaway. Banks now pulls over. He's currently 3rd. He's actually currently 1st if you know, don't want ride. Hunsicker now into 1. Let's ride along with the hometown driver. And let's actually watch what gears he pulls down this backstretch. Up in the 4th. He pulls 5th, and then he goes down to the 4th, 3rd. So you're shifting multiple times here. He's on the gas, down the front straightaway. Let's watch a lap. Mason had a big wreck, though, but to the line he goes to start his lap. to the line he goes once again. So on average, you're going to be shifting about 7 or 8 times per lap. You're going to be going down to third gear from fifth in 1. Then you're going to be shifting up to fifth in the back straightaway. Then you're going to be going back down to third gear in 3 and 4. Then you're going to be going back up to fifth on the front straightaway. So it is not going to be an easy lap here at Gateway. Shifting perspective. Oh, loose moment by Haverilla. So now right along with Clausen. Also, no safer barriers here at Gateway, which, and Cole Clausen's about to test that. Oh, there actually is safer barriers in the turns, luckily. So we got that at least. All right. 46 minutes to go here in Preseason Thunder for the Cup Series from St. Louis. Brand new track on the Cup Series calendar this year, and this is the first time we've seen these Cup cars on track. Here from Gateway. Oh, and Payson Lindsay is going to ride the wall. Can actually get away with a whole lot of wall riding here. He gained 3 seconds on others by doing that. As Cameron Chandler goes to second of drivers that aren't wall riding. But anyways, like we promised, let's go through some of the schedule changes for the main NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series here in season number 4. As Hunsicker will hit the wall. Cameron Chandler in the 8. So, of course, we will start off tonight with Preseason Thunder. Then we'll officially start off with the Clash from the Monza Oval in Italy. So that is going to be a brand new track on the calendar and a brand new track for the Clash. Of course, like always, every single season the Clash track changes. Here's Trent Wilkin now on the track in the 12. But anyways, we've got a 20-lap heat event there and then the 47-lap main event. Then, of course, as always, the Daytona 500 to start off the season on Saturday night, April 26th. That's the only race on Saturday this season. We'll be explaining the reason for that in a couple of moments once we go back through the schedule.
Oh my God! You don't even want to know what just happened.
Oh, I see you on your side. Anyways, we got this group of cars coming off, led by Payson Lindsay. They're going to be having a bit of a practice start from the looks of it. And 6 drivers, maybe 7. Maybe 1 pulling back up, maybe 8 actually. And the restart zone they go. We're underway with this practice start. Into 1 and 2 they go. Lindsay on the inside of Hunsicker. They're going to be washing up the racetrack. Setup's definitely going to be a whole lot different than this for the actual race here in Gateway. Oh, Wilkin had a pig wreck in the back straightaway, but as they push in 3 and 4 with Hunsicker currently in line is an overcorrection by Ashton Miller is going to put him hard in the wall. Oh, and Lindsay going to go for a spin now.
Yeah, let's just say that me and Payson have been having a little bit of beef in the chat.
I mean, yeah, Cole, I don't really know how you managed to have so much beef with people in Preseason
Yeah, I
Thunder.
really don't know. They're just mad that I'm better than them by wall riding, and yeah, I mean, Payson thinks he's better because he was ahead of me for like a few minutes, and then I took it right back from him, and now I'm like 3/10 faster than him. What a clown.
All right, but anyways, going back through the schedule, race number 2 of the season now will be Kentucky. That was race 17 of the year. Now it goes to an early season matchup. Xfinity will not be going there. They'll be going to the USA Speedway that week. Then we head to Sonoma for the 2nd season of Sonoma. It was a fantastic race in season 3. We'll go back to the road course in Sonoma, California for the 3rd race of the year. Then we go to Fontana. It's back in an early season slot, 2-mile oval in Fontana, California. Or Auto Club Speedway, if you still call it that. I don't think most people don't, unless you're 5 years old. Anyways, we go to Atlanta for race number 5 of the year. That will be, of course, Super Speedway style Atlanta. We got another practice start coming up from the looks of it. And then out of the playoffs now, out of the final race of the round of 8 is Bristol. It moves on to the regular season where it used to be in Season 2. And that was a fantastic race last year. Besides Xfinity, that's the reason we're not going back there in Season 3 or Season 4 for Xfinity. Green flag. Yeah, Xfinity has got a bunch of tracks that they're not returning to. They're not returning to Bristol, of course. They're also going to be not returning to Nashville Super Speedway. As they're wrecking here in the back straightaway. Another track they're not going to be returning to is, of course, Kentucky. Also Spa after 2 seasons. They're not going to be returning to there. Even though Spa put on a great show, that will be retired, and there will be no more foreign points race for the Cup Series. That will be replaced by Portland. As they have a big wreck here once again. All right, so once again, more cars still sitting here on pit road. 40 minutes to go. We're 20 minutes into the session. Maybe another practice start coming up in just a few moments. But anyways, going back through the schedule, next up, race number 7 of the year is Darlington. That is the Southern 500. For the last 2 seasons, it was in the playoffs. Now it's going to be moved back to the regular season, looking like season number 1, which is the last time Darlington was not in the playoffs. Then we move on to race number 8 of the year. That is Gateway, which we're at right now. That'll be the 8th race of the season. Gateway will be run on June 19th. So in just about 2 months from now. As the practice start is coming up. Dylan Banks and Braden.
What in the?
Oh! I think that was Wilkin. As they get back up to green on the practice start. Bad start from the outside with Hunsicker. From the looks of it, it looks like the inside lane is definitely going to have the advantage with this restarts. As they rumble down the backstretch. Definitely a long back straightaway and, of course, front straightaway for a shorter oval here at Gateway. They build up a lot of momentum on the straights and have to slow it down for the tight corners. And the track is, both corners are different shapes. Or not different shapes, different sizes. I believe turn 1's a bit larger than turn numbers 3 and 4. They can go a bit faster. It's not like Darlington. There isn't the high banking like at Darlington, but it's definitely a similar shape to Darlington. And we'll be going to those tracks back-to-back in the Cup Series schedule. Darlington and then Gateway. So two tracks with that are ovals, but have different shaped corners back-to-back in the Cup Series calendar this year. Throwing up the most random stats at this point. Anyways, moving on with the Cup Series calendar this season. Next up, race number 9 of the year, Chicagoland. That was in the playoffs last season. In season number 2, it was in the regular season. But then in season number 1, of course, it was the championship race. So it's gone championship race, regular season, playoffs, now regular season again. So it's been all over the place. But that mile and a half will return in Joliet, Illinois for its 4th Cup Series race.
My God.
Oh. Oh, my.
And I'm still upside down.
Oh, and there goes Chandler. Into the wall. But anyways, turning back to our schedule for the Cup Series, we'll be heading to Michigan for race number 10. That was also another race that was in the playoffs. For the playoffs this season, I'll just spoil it real quick. There is only 2 tracks that are... I'm sorry, there's only 1 racetrack that was in the playoffs in season number 3. That's going to be returning to the playoffs in season number 4. That is actually Talladega. That's the only racetrack. Every other track is new that's in the playoffs. And all the other playoff tracks from season number 3 are either not on the calendar anymore or in the regular season. So Michigan will be that 2-mile oval, race number 10 of the year. Final race before the All-Star break. That will be in Rockingham, of course. The Xfinity Series will go to Rockingham for their points race, but the Cup Series will have the All-Star race from Rockingham, North Carolina. Which, oh, okay, Cole Clausen. NASCAR will be returning to Rockingham in real life this season, and we'll have the All-Star race there, 45-lap open race, 100 laps for the main event. As they're getting ready to go here on the back straightaway once again for another practice start. They've been doing a bunch of these as of late. Braden Huntsicker pulls over. I just don't understand what the point of the cutout on the back straightaway is. I guess it's just for the porta potty where you can pull over. I mean, that's the only reason I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of why that's there.
Well, I mean, it's very useful. I mean, for me at least. I haven't seen anyone else take advantage for it, but I've really enjoyed it. I mean, Gateway is one of my favorite tracks because of that reason.
Cole, what do you eat like pre-race?
I eat like a tomahawk steak. Yeah, pretty delicious.
Yeah, I wonder why you have to like visit that a lot. Oh, and that's okay. Same car, still there. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of illegal, so I guess I'll reset now.
You had one more lap, by the way, until you got disqualified. They're almost 4 wide on the back straightaway. You got aggressive racing down here. The racetrack goes Wilkin. Working to the inside of Hunsicker. Johnson spins on the front stretch. Chandler looking to the inside of Ashton Miller. Good side-by-side battle going on between these two. Oh, and there he goes. Miller overcorrects into the wall. He's done that a couple of times so far tonight. That takes out Hunsicker and White. Both those teammates take hard shots into the fence. And Dylan Banks has some side damage. And here is Cameron Chandler. But anyways, continuing with our schedule after the All-Star break, we, of course, as always, head to the Charlotte 600 for race 11 of the season. If there's 2 races that will never change spots on the schedule, it'll be Daytona for the 500 and probably even the regular season finale at this point. And, of course, the Charlotte 600. Next up, the track we're going to next for Preseason Thunder here later tonight is Iowa. That will be returning and had a race in season number 2. It was a bit chaotic. We're going to be looking for much better and a much better setup and much better driver lineup as well than season number 2. So a lot of changes have happened, so we're going to be trying that once again for season 2 from Iowa Speedway. After that, we head to Nashville Superspeedway for that yearly trip to Nashville. The Xfinity Series will not head there this season after a pretty lackluster race, we'll say, in season number 3 there. Same thing with Kentucky. That's the reason they're not coming back. It's not a whole lot happens, to be honest. Then, once again, we take our yearly trip to Watkins Glen for both Cup and Xfinity for the road course in Watkins Glen, New York. That was a phenomenal race, all race long between Matthew White and Aiden Donahue in Season 3, the battle we will never forget. And we're looking forward to another great race from Watkins Glen coming up this season. Final one before we go to the green flag again. It's Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400. Race number 15 of the year, the 4th to last race of the regular season. The Brickyard 400 returns once again to the Brickyard. Indianapolis, Indiana. The most famous racetrack on Earth. And this is another practice start. Green flag. Into 1 and 2 they go. Sliding up the racetrack door to door. And now going around is a couple of cars there on the back straightaway, as you can see. We got Hunsicker in the grass. Oh, and okay. Okay, Cole.
New leader.
Nice try. Oh!
Oh,
Matthew in the
he
wall.
tried taking me out and he missed. Yeah, nice try.
And White spins.
Oh.
Oh, that was horrible looking. I don't even know where you went.
Yeah, you don't want to know where I am right now. I'm in the Gateway Undergrounds.
My God. Oh, in the wall goes Wilkin and Miller, and they nearly collect Landon Johnson. And now here's the battle between Banks and Chandler. I'm just going to say right now, I think the championship battle comes down to Cameron Chandler and Dylan Banks all season long. These two were very fast in their respective series this last season. Of course, both won their championships. Banks the Cup Series title, Chandler the Xfinity Series title. And I think as they continue to race with each other, I really do think these two are going to be the ones to beat. I could throw Matthew White in there, but I think these two are going to be top of their game all year long, and they're going to be the ones to beat for the title. Cameron Chandler and Dylan Banks. Dylan Banks trying to defend his title. Cameron Chandler looking to win here once again. Side by side down the backstretch. Banks is going to make the pass around that number 8 machine. He has been fast. He's currently first by a 10th of anyone that has actually just run by themselves. So he looks quick here early on. Chandler says not so fast. He's looking back to the inside. Oh, but Banks gets a bit loose off corner exit as they roll down the backstretch yet again. Rose, he's part-time. He's heading down the back straightaway. He just put the best lap in, barely over Dylan Banks, so he's had some clean air. He's one of the only ones that's actually really had clean air, and he's able to put in a very, very fast lap. Ooh, but he's definitely loose. There's now Chandler. Go down to the inside. Oh, okay, Cole. Whoa.
I don't know what that was.
All right, but anyways, continuing with our schedule, after Indianapolis, we head to Richmond Raceway. The second season Richmond has been on the Cup Series calendar, putting on a pretty decent race last year. Now it's going to be much later in the season. It's going to be the final or third to last race in the regular season. Then we head to Kansas Speedway. That, of course, the last 2 years was the championship event, both Cup and Xfinity. That decided the champion. It was the final race of the year. Now it's going to be the second to last race of the regular season. And then, of course, as always, we will end the reg season in Daytona for the regular season finale. It's always a chaotic one there, always a fun one, and always an amazing one, trying to see who's going to win the regular season championship, and then, of course, who will advance to the playoffs. 12 drivers will. So we will get ready for this practice start before we head into our brand new playoff schedule with all brand new races besides Talladega. Here we go. 27 minutes left in Gateway for the session, and we're back underway in the practice start. Banks and Miller side by side. Banks aggressively clears Ashton Miller, so inside definitely looks like it has an advantage. Miller way up the racetrack. He's had a couple of mistakes so far in this session. Oh, Clausen in the wall on the backstretch. Oh, and he's going to be hitting the opening there, and he'll spin through the grass. Oh, there goes Hunsaker in the wall. Around goes Chandler, and now they're going to be piling it up here on the backstretch yet again. 26 minutes left. Once again, let's head into the playoffs for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series schedule in season number 4. So, the playoff opener, it has been an early season race for the last 3 seasons. Now it's going to be in the playoffs for the first race of the playoffs. It's Las Vegas. Las Vegas Motor Speedway to start off the playoffs. That should be a fun one. Definitely already looking forward to that one on September 18th. Then we head to the brand new racetrack on the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series calendar, or at least one of them. It's going to be Road Atlanta. That will be replacing the Charlotte Roval. It'll be the second race of the round of 12. That's in Road Atlanta, of course, in Atlanta. Where else would it be? Then we head to the Martinsville Speedway, the Paperclip, for the final race of the round of 12. It was the round of 8 elimination race back in season 3, or season 2, I should say. Definitely produced some chaos. It was a fun race in season 3, and we return in season number 4. And this time in the playoffs, the final race of the round of 12. Then we start the round of 8. We have Talladega, the only track that's retaining its spot in the playoffs. Of course, Talladega playoff race, always a fun one. We'll see what happens there for race 22 on the year. Then we head to Dover Motor Speedway for the second to last race of the round of 8. That was in the regular season in season number 3. We didn't race there in season 2. Season 1 was also in the regular season, so that's the first time Dover will enter the playoffs. And then we head to Texas Motor Speedway. It's also a brand new track in the playoffs for its second Cup Series event. That will be the championship cutoff race for season number 4. And then we'll wrap it all up. The championship race for the first time ever for the Cup Series will be in Homestead Miami Speedway. And it was there in real life for so long. And we will be returning there for the 4th straight season in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. This time in the championship. So it was in the playoffs. It was the final race of the round of 6, back when we only had the round of 6 and the round of 8 in season number 1. It was in the playoffs, the round of 12 opener in season 2. In season 3, it was in the regular season. Now back in season 4, it's going to be the championship race. Both Cup and Xfinity. On October 30th. And then, of course, like we mentioned earlier, burnouts on Broadway at Long Beach. 12 playoff drivers all going to be in a burnout competition postseason for the final event of season number 4. That'll be November 6th at Long Beach Street Circuit. That held the Clash in season 3. So, got a very, very fun schedule coming up. You do not want to miss any of it. It's all going to be live on the channel. In Iowa, we will take you through the Speed Week schedule, also take you through the Truck Series schedule for the brand new 5-race Truck Series Challenge being expanded from the Triple Truck Trophy that we had the past 2 years. I know, unfortunately, there's no more Triple Truck Trophy name. It's now just the 5-race challenge. But we get more races out of it, so it's definitely worth it. 22 minutes to go here from Iowa.
From Iowa?
Or, whoops, St. Louis. Is the 5th session of Preseason Thunder, including Xfinity. Doesn't feel like 5 hours of running so far, but here we are. as Chandler looks like he's going to pull off. All right, so 21 minutes to go here in the session. So Cole Clausen, I know you've wall rode a bit, so you're still technically top of the board. How has it felt on the racetrack, though, when you're actually not wall riding?
Yeah, it's definitely tight. We're definitely gonna have to have a new setup for this race when we actually come here. But if we got a good setup, I think it has potential to be a pretty good race. So certainly an interesting, unique track. But yeah, we'll see how this race goes during the regular season.
Yeah, so of course it'll be race number 8 on the year, so 2 months to just basically less than 2.5 months at this point. Back here at Gateway for the actual race. As Banks heads down the front straightaway once again. This is honestly pretty crazy to say, but Homestead Miami Speedway will have over a year, 13 months in between its Cup Series date this season for the championship and then its Cup Series date last season early in the regular season. So I mean, that's probably the longest time, if we're not taking off a year, that track has had on, that track has not been run for the Cup Series. 13 months. As we click down to 20 minutes to go in preseason from Gateway. And Clausen trying the wall again. Here's Bryce Benton. Into one.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hello there. This lap might be my best. No, I don't think so.
Here, let's ride along with Cole Clausen to see what he sees.
Yep. Let's ride along with him.
Oh, that's, oh no. Oh wow.
What the heck? I'm
Oh.
like pointed up in the sky right now.
Yeah, I see that. Let's, there's the infield kart track
Yeah.
that Brayden Hunsaker races at.
Yeah, hey Hunsaker, how's it going?
As you can
This is, oh, okay then.
see. I don't really know how this happened.
Yeah, only can Cole Clausen do that, and probably no one ever in their entire life has came to Gateway and done that. But here I am.
And he's still there. Yeah, he's still in
Yeah,
track.
I think we might have lost Cole Clausen once again.
And how's he talking? Want to explain that?
Oh well, I'm actually undercover. I'm not the actual guy. So.
You're Cole Wilson.
Oh yeah. Like Cole Wilson. Like yeah, that's totally me. And that's why we haven't seen Cole Wilson at all, because I'm actually the undercover version of Cole Wilson.
I don't really know what Cole Wilson's doing. He should be on track right now, but he's being fat and he's not.
Wow. Yeah, typical Cole Wilson. Nice try, man.
Yeah, nice try, Cole Wilson. Oh, bit of a interesting crash there.
I don't know why we haven't gotten like 8 cars together and started bump drafting against the wall yet, but I think it'd be a pretty neat thing to do.
Because they actually want to practice. That's the reason.
Well, wall riding is practice though, because we got breaking news that Cole Clausen is releasing an iRacing league where it's just wall riding. That's literally all it is. It's a racing league where every single race you just wall ride.
Yeah,
And
nice try,
whoever can wall ride the
self-promotion.
best.
Yeah, nice
Oh,
try, self-promotion.
Yeah, I should. Well, I thought this stream was all about self-promotion. Is it not?
Yeah, no, nice try.
Okay.
I know
my
all the
mistake.
cars. I know all the cars have sponsors on them, but nice try.
Yeah, every single car has a big old logo on them. Oh my God!
Oh, where is he? He's the. Oh my.
Oh my God!
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know.
He.
We gotta look at that.
Yeah, we might have lost Bryce Benton.
I mean, what?
Oh, he
you
tried
ever-
to do the same thing I did.
I mean, I've never seen a car fly that high in iRacing. He easily cleared the catch fence. He's there. Everyone goes by him, and then he's up. He's
Oh my God.
he went to the basically the top of the grandstands. That's how high he flew.
All right, so I asked him if he was okay or not, and he said no. So breaking news: Bryce Benton will be out for the first half of the season, just like last season when he was suspended.
I've never seen that before. Car fly that high.
I mean, I've seen some pretty crazy wrecks, but that was actually insane. Because I saw him like way before, and I thought he was on his wheels, but then I realized, oh my gosh, he's upside down. This is gonna be the worst Newman of all time.
That was just. Wow. There's the 8 of Chandler. There's the 58 of Rose. 14 minutes to go here in the session. So, once again, 13 minutes left here. Here's Cole Clausen on the back straightaway yet again.
I was actually practicing for a little while there, but once you banned me, I'm all right.
Practicing for your
all right.
league.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Here we go.
Oh. Is he gonna... Nope.
Almost landed it. Oh, well, yeah, obviously I'm off
Yeah.
the wheels, but would have been cooler if I did it the other way around.
All right, so once again, about 13 minutes to go.
Oh my, Matthew White almost just flipped coming off of pit road. He like ramped up on the wall. It was very weird.
Oh, and there goes Chandler. All right, so Cole Clausen actually just making some lap times here.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Nice try.
That wasn't even on purpose either. That was just the no talent typical Cole Clausen moment right there.
Yeah, this is why Cole Clausen's starting a league where he only wall ride.
Like, did you just see that? Did I get any air right there?
Yeah, you did.
Like I think you can genuinely flip coming off pit road. I gotta try this. Oh, I did it. All right, we actually got breaking news that Bryce Benton has been revived and he's coming back out on the track. So he actually will be racing in the Daytona 500, thankfully. So we are very thankful that he is okay.
All right, so as Benson comes on to the racetrack. Ooh. I think they gotta update the front straightaway. I don't know what's going on there. It's a little bit worn
Yeah,
out.
like the wall is like really weird, I think. I don't know.
All throughout
We
the
got
track,
5-hour
too.
energy and whatever in like turn 3 and 4. I mean, I could use some 5-hour energy right now. I'm getting kind of bored, to be honest.
Yeah,
Can we just go to
iRacing-
Iowa now?
I mean, we honestly can if we wanted to just advance the session, but we're not gonna do that. So we can't advance. I forgot about it. We actually can't advance the session. It's not possible.
I swear Daytona feels like really short, but like the other two sessions, like whenever we do preseason Thunder, they just feel like really, really long.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Oh, Matthew White. He's just gonna. I don't know where he is at this point. There he is.
He's trying to race Braden Hunsicker on his home track. So I assume that Braden Hunsicker, I can't talk. Braden Hunsicker will easily win that one.
Well, you never know. He is downfall Braden Hunsicker.
Oh my God! It happened again. It happened again. Oh my gosh. Matthew, what? I hit Matthew. Oh my God. I don't know if he got as much air as Bryce Benton, but... Oh no, he didn't get any air at all. What the heck? Alright, you gotta take a look at this.
All right. What is it? Is it live?
Okay,
Doing it right now?
it's live.
Oh.
I almost had White on top of me, on top of my hood, as he was upside down, and it would have been really funny, but...
All right. Oh, there goes the 7 into the wall. The 9 of Benson down the front stretch again. Here's a White going for a spin. And Dylan Banks up pit road currently.
Oh my. Looks like Cameron Chandler is currently having some beef with Matthew White as he just shot it right into that tire barrier. Completely uncalled for. Alright, we are going to take an onboard look at Cole Clausen as he takes on Braden Hunsicker at the Gateway infield. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, just don't mind that. Alright, here we go, and we're off. Yeah, Hunsicker might not be here, but let's just act like, yeah. So here we go, just going through the infield here, and then we hit, whoop, there we go.
Another porta
I
potty.
almost hit the porta body, yeah. No, thank goodness I didn't hit another one of those, because after I hit all of them in Portland, the cops might be after me. Oh yeah, I'm currently wanted in across every single, urban city in St. Louis. So I gotta skedaddle. I might have to leave the session early. I gotta make my way to Iowa. I gotta escape.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how we have the jets. I don't know. I can't talk. I don't know how our jets are so fast. We went from Daytona to St. Louis in about 5 minutes. So.
Yeah.
We got some good FedEx jets over here.
Oh, let's go. Okay. If I can get to Matthew White, we might have a bump draft wall ride going on. Oh, he hates fun.
Of course, another track that's not going to be on the FedEx Cup Series schedule this season is Phoenix. That track is in Arizona. Another thing that happened in Arizona was the Vikings lost to the Rams in the wild card round. So
oh no,
does Cole
no,
Clausen have
no.
anything to say about that?
We don't want to talk about that. Yeah, well, it was completely rigged, as everyone clearly saw. That was just about the most rigged NFL game of all time. I mean, yeah, we don't talk about that. But thankfully, Sam Darnold is gone, and J.J. McCarthy is getting us to a Super Bowl. So,
yeah, nice
go
try.
Vikings.
Nice try, rookie. But okay.
Yeah,
Nice
you can
try,
cheer on
rookie
your
quarterback.
Jalen Hurts and the
Super
Eagles.
Bowl champions.
I actually heard that Jalen Hurts is suing Ross Chastain over the number 1, so that is some pretty wild stuff right there, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, we also don't talk about what happened to that Arizona stadium back a couple of years ago.
Wait, what happened at the Arizona Stadium?
Nope.
We don't want to talk about it? Okay,
Nope.
I guess we won't then.
We're not going to talk about Super Bowl 57.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Now, that was the most rigged NFL game of all time.
Okay. Now this is some real entertainment right here.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is better than any FedEx race in history. Green flag, we're off in the reverse 500. Oh, this is some real bump drafting going on right here, son. This is some real... Oh my god, and of course Trenton Wilkin has to ruin it. Oh no, we're still going. Trenton Wilkin can't take us down. Trenton Wilkin is breaking the rules. He is going he's going the wrong direction, actually. So, ban Trenton Wilkin, and oh, he's giving me a weird bump draft. We're almost 3 wide. We got a lot of people want to join in on this, and I don't know what they're doing down there in the grass, but I'm trying to take the lead. Oh my gosh, I had just hit the wall because I'm not paying attention, and I can't get off the wall, man. What the heck?
Wow, my ears. That's a little loud.
Oh, and the engine just blew.
Oh, all right. What a moment.
Now that was some real entertainment right there, son. I tell you what.
Hell yeah. All right, minute 29 to go.
Oh, looks like White found himself upside down again, and
Now 1 minute remains here in preseason Thunder.
oh my.
5 hours down here. All right, Cole Clausen, you've done all 5 sessions. What has been your favorite moment so far? Both Cup and Xfinity.
Certainly driving in reverse there a couple minutes ago. That was not only was that the best moment in preseason Thunder so far, but that was the best FedEx moment of all time. Like that clip is gonna be shared between FedEx fans and beyond for years to come.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, what a awesome moment right there. I mean, very, very historical. We'll be remembered in thousands of years.
Yeah.
And practice once again comes in, and as you can see, Cole Clausen is once again P1 for the 3rd time between Xfinity and Cup preseason Thunder in season 4.
Nice try, Cole Clausen.
Wait, why is Cameron Chandler doing burnouts? Who does he think he is? He's in 3rd. He's not in 1st. Yeah, nice try, Cameron Chandler. Nice try, buddy.
I mean, technically, he would be first of the drivers that actually ran laps, Cole Clausen.
Well, he look at his time. He wall rided too. So what's your point?
Not relevant.
Okay, you're not looking at the facts. Nice try again.
Oh, Matthew Black.
And Matthew Black, that was a close one, man. Thankfully, his car was invisible and he drove right through mine, or else he would be paying some massive bills to M&F Racing.
All right, so that'll do it in preseason Thunder number 2. Oh, that's the wrong. Whoops.
Yeah, we don't want to get copyrighted here.
All right. Anyways, that does it in preseason Thunder 2. For the cup. Oh, okay, the screen died. Okay. Apparently it's dark. We left the speedway. Thank you, iRacing. But anyways, yeah, that wraps up the session. Coming up next, Iowa, for the final session of the night. It'll be short track racing at Iowa Speedway. Let's get rid of this at this point, but anyways. Iowa coming up next. We are there for the Cup Series in season number 2. And of course, we'll be returning there for the Cup Series here in season number 3. Alright, so fun session here from Gateway Motorsports Park. So of course, Iowa is coming up. And it's going to be short track racing from Iowa Speedway. The Xfinity Series and the Cup Series, they ran day races there in season number 2, but it's actually going to be a night race here in season 3. And it is also going to be a night session. And yeah. So once again here, we're going to be on the way from Iowa in just a few moments. Alright, but yeah, so fun session in Gateway. Let's go through the top 10 real quick. So of course it was a bit skewed because of the wall riding. So Cole Clausen, Payson Lindsay, Cameron Chandler, Bryce Benson, Matthew White, Landon Johnson, Dylan Banks, Ryan Rose, Trenton Wilkin, Ashton Miller were your top 10 here from Gateway Motorsports Park, or of course St. Louis, or Worldwide Technology Raceway. I don't know why this track has so many names, but it's a little annoying at this point. But yeah, coming up next is Iowa Speedway. In Iowa, of course, because where else would it be?
Yeah, no, really, I thought it was in Hawaii.
Yeah, I actually thought he was in Canada for a second.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get some maple syrup as the trophy.
We can if we go to Canadian Tire. If we actually
Oh
want
yeah.
to ever do that.
I mean, Canadian Tire, what an underrated track. I mean, that track was great back when trucks raced there. Hell yeah, brother.
All right. So coming up next is, of course, Iowa. So fun session from Gateway. We learned a bit. There's probably going to be a brand new setup. Iowa's going to be interesting as well. So it was a terrible setup and not very great race last time we were there in season number 2. But we're going to see what happens coming up this season. So Iowa session just about to be up. And yeah, Cole Clausen, our reporter here in the booth. What do we think we're going to see in Iowa?
Probably gonna go on the backstretch and have some corn. I've actually been to this race in real life, and I'm going to this race in real life again in August. So, and I've actually been to the infield, and they literally have like a little cornfield on like the tunnel, like the entrance of the tunnel when you get to the infield. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, technically my home track since it's the closest track for me in Minnesota. But yeah, hopefully we get a lot of people, and hopefully we can keep on wall riding.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Might look a little bit similar to Richmond with the wall riding if that happens.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That was one of the moments of all time in preseason Thunder, and we've had a lot of these preseason Thunder sessions. So yeah, we are just about ready to go here once again for this final preseason Thunder session for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League in season number 4. And yeah, final hour of testing. It is Iowa Speedway. It's actually the 21st preseason Thunder, or no, the 20th preseason Thunder session for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League, all combined with Cup and Xfinity. Back when so it's a funny story. Back when the league was terrible in season number 1, we actually scheduled 4 sessions. I think it was Daytona, Phoenix, Myrtle Beach, which for some reason we had on the schedule, and then Coda, which for some reason we had on the schedule too. And we only ended up doing Daytona and then old Phoenix as well for whatever reason. Yeah, we don't talk about season 1 though.
That Myrtle Beach race. I mean, if you want to watch it, I mean it's go watch it on YouTube. It's out there. I mean, unless you deleted it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you did delete it. But I shouldn't even have brought it up because that was just no.
Yeah, we said that about most season number 1 races.
Yeah.
No. Just no.
Just no.
Nice try, Myrtle Beach. All right. Fortunately, in real life, they actually just tore that track down because NASCAR likes ruining everything.
They must have seen our race and been like, "Oh yeah, this is a complete embarrassment. We gotta tear this place up."
Must have, as we welcome you live to Iowa Speedway here tonight. Final session of I accidentally opened Madden. Okay. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
All right. All right, back here though. Madden closed. We're back live here from Iowa Speedway for the final session of Cup Preseason Thunder.
I'm pretty sure that Iowa was one of the tracks that they updated during the big recent update that they had in iRacing.
Doesn't look really updated at all.
Yeah,
for me.
it's not as different as a lot of the other tracks, but I think they might have updated it slightly. But don't quote me on that.
All right, so first time we've seen Cup cars on the racetrack here from Iowa in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series since season number 2, and definitely looks a lot more stable than season 2. So
Yeah, it is. The car honestly feels amazing out here.
It looks very solid so far as he heads down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. A bit of a bobble there. Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of bumpy in turns 1 and 2 sometimes, and if you hit those bumps, it can definitely loosen your car up.
They actually repaved for some reason, just kind of the bottom of the turns here in real life.
Yeah, they didn't include the repave in the update, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And what a drift by Cole Clausen.
If that was the season 2,
if
that was the season 2 setup, he would have been around months ago.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, you can see a Cameron Chandler look-alike on the track now. That is Joseph Tucker. He's supposed to be driving the 08, but he's in the 8 tonight.
All right, Ethan, what are your thoughts on the purple FedEx banner that is on my car? Because no one has said anything about it, but I don't know if it looks good or looks stupid, but I think it might be a good idea. Now, I was thinking about putting on my normal cars for like the Daytona 500 and stuff.
I mean, it looks good, but it kind of makes you look like you're in the playoffs.
Yeah, I guess I probably should have done it a little bit different. And I also made a truck that has, instead of the Craftsman, it has the big old FedEx logo across it. So I think that'll stand out pretty good.
We'll see that, I guess, in the triple truck. God, I can't talk. The triple truck trophy this season.
You might be seeing a whole lot of the famous Culver's car this season, because I've currently made a Culver's Cup car, Culver's Xfinity car, Culver's truck, and a Culver's ARCA car, and I might even be doing a Culver's Indy car. So yeah, that's you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of cheese curds this season.
Got them all for Speed Weeks. Of course,
yeah.
Of course, the new edition of the IndyCar iRacing FedEx Series is now available. That'll be at the Daytona Road Course during Speed Weeks on Wednesday night. Here's the 8, or it should be the 08 of Joseph Tucker. Making his way through 1 and 2. And heading down the back straightaway. Wilkin spinning into the wall. Here's the 8 of Cameron Chandler. We'll have Matthew White. Look at who's inside, and now Chandler going to go around. Oh, and he nearly gets tagged by Cole Clausen.
That was some horrible aim on my part. I was trying to just absolutely obliterate him.
Yeah, nice try, Cole Clausen.
Yeah, I know. I deserved a nice try for that one. That was pretty embarrassing.
Ooh, into the wall hard, Matthew White.
And how about Cole Clausen having the best lap by 3/10? I mean, just some amazing speed out of that 71 car here had his home track.
Sure. All right. These cars will now pull off once again. It is currently 11:48 on the East Coast. So coming back down into the midnight. I don't know why I said that, not like it matters, but okay.
Brother thinks we're racing in the Rolex 24 or something.
Yeah. Ooh, Matthew White goes for a bit of a slide. And side by side between White and Chandler. They nearly made contact. 51 minutes to go here. The final session of Preseason Thunder for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League in Season 4. Our Preseason Thunder specialists are already, after the conclusion of the session, they're already going to be planning Season 5 Preseason Thunder. They'll be getting ready for that. You never know what they could cook up. Because apparently it's time to start thinking about Season 5 already. For whatever reason, as now here is White to the inside of Chandler. As they roll down the front straightaway yet again. Yeah, these cars look 10 times more stable than they did in Season 2. I mean, let's talk about that Season 2 race for a bit. So it was still kind of early days of the league. Just finished up Season 1, the testing and learning season. It was the first real, like, this is it. This is the league season. And it didn't start off so well. We don't talk about Fontana or Las Vegas. Daytona was pretty decent.
Oh.
Yeah, but then we went
yeah,
here
that
to Iowa.
Fontana race. I think I actually finished 4th in that Fontana race. So honestly, I might have been the only one that decently enjoyed that Fontana race.
Since the wall goes Chandler. But yeah, anyways, we went to Iowa here. We didn't have a setup admin, of course, because it was early days in the league. So we used the baseline setup. In the early days of the league, I was honestly the one, even especially in Season 1, I was the one to go in and look for setups online and just post them. Man. Thank God we have actual assets now to do this stuff, because we can't really be doing that anymore. As we see Benson here on pit road. Yeah. There's a lot of stories I can tell from Season number 1.
Yeah, there is, but a lot of them should just never be told.
Yeah. Here's Trenton Wilkin making some laps. He's been at all 3 sessions so far tonight. And for you Formula 1 fans, which includes me, we're going to be finishing just in time for the F1 race tonight in Japan. So, oh.
Oh, nice try,
Where did
Matthew Black.
Oh. All right, but anyways, 47 minutes to go here. Still 13 minutes into the session here at Iowa Speedway. Oh, wow.
Oh.
And he's on his lid. I think now is a good time to go over the Speed Week schedule, and then, of course, the Triple Truck Trophy schedule for Season number 4. So, of course, Speed Week's Xfinity and Cup Preseason Thunder, that is yesterday and today. That is done, basically, at this point, with the conclusion of this session here at Iowa. Next Thursday night, the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Clash will return, this time at the Monza Oval. That's going to be one heck of a show, and we're going into the unknown there. We don't know what's going to happen. Probably going to race like a super speedway, if I had to imagine. And that is going to be an unbelievable show at Monza. And then we head to a Daytona 500 opening practice on April 21st. We have a week off between the Clash and Daytona Speed Weeks. Then we have Xfinity Series opening practice that Tuesday on April 22nd. Cup Series second practice April 23rd on the Wednesday. And then we actually start with more events. The IndyCar iRacing FedEx Series will have their Season 4 Daytona road course race, a 30-lap event on April 23rd. So that'll be on Wednesday night. Then we'll head to Thursday night. That'll be the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series final practice for the Daytona season opener. That'll be on April 24th. Then we'll have the ARCA iRacing FedEx Series Season 4 Daytona race, the 4th ARCA race in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. And we do one every season in Daytona. And, of course, something new that's with this season for the ARCA Series, we will have a brand new Gen 6 ARCA car. We were running the Gen 4s for the last 3 years, but this time Gen 6 will make its debut for the ARCA iRacing. Okay, Cole Clausen. Yeah, the Gen 6 will make its debut for the ARCA iRacing FedEx Series. Then on Friday night, on April 25th, that is the busiest and a lot of people's favorite, besides the Daytona 500, day of Speed Weeks. We started off with Daytona 500 final practice, probably around 6 or 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, just with the amount of events we have that day. Then we go into the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series, first race of the 5-race challenge. Of course, it's Daytona as always. A 50-lap event there on Friday night. Then we have the Xfinity Series season opener that night as well after the Truck Series race. And you can just see how packed it is. 2 races, 1 practice session for the Cup Series for the Daytona 500, and that is on Friday. And then, of course, the final event of the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League season number 4 Speed Weeks will be, as always, the season number 4 Daytona 500 on April 26th, that's Saturday. It's the biggest event of the season. And here is Cole Clausen in the 71, making his way around the outside.
Just please keep the cameras on me for just a few seconds here.
I don't even want to know at this point. Oh! Terrible crash. There's the 12 of Wilkin. And spinning down the front straightaway is Bryce Benton. All right. Now here is White and Chandler coming into a bit of a race.
Oh, and he right hooked him. Oh, that could have been bad if they hit it at faster speeds. That barrier down there is very, very deadly.
All right, 43 minutes left here. Here comes Wilkin on the racetrack now. And now let's go over the season number 4 5-race challenge for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series. So, of course, like we mentioned earlier, we have Daytona on April 25th, that Friday. During Speed Weeks, the busiest day of Speed Weeks, we got a big wreck with Benton and Wilkin. And then we head to Lime Rock Park for the first ever time. We'll have a truck race at a road course. We had a Lobbies event there in the past. That was pretty chaotic, but we'll have a Lime Rock Park event with the trucks for the 5-race challenge. Then we head to Charlotte Motor Speedway, 5-race challenge. Lime Rock Park race on June 18th. That on a Wednesday, and be run on their normal dates Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Cup Series at Charlotte will be run on a Thursday now for the Charlotte 600. The Xfinity Series will be run on a Wednesday. In the past, they were both run on Saturday for Cup and Friday for Xfinity. That will change this season. I know that it's the longest races of the year for both those series, but we'll be trying them out on their normal dates that are not on the weekends, just to make it easier and make it more of a Thursday, Wednesday-based league. Anyways, moving on with the schedule. That truck race will be July 15th on a Tuesday. We will head to the second race, last race of the triple, or not the triple anymore, the 5-race challenge for the Truck Series. We'll be at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. August 13th on a Wednesday, because there's no Xfinity race that week. It'll be during the Brickyard 400 week for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. That'll be 100 laps. And of course, as always, we finish up the championship in Talladega on October 7th. So pretty nice Truck Series schedule coming up. So we've been all through the roster changes this season. We've documented all the new teams in Cup and Xfinity. We've documented everybody that's in the rosters so far full time. Documented all the new schedule changes. We've done everything. And just ready to finish off the session, final session of the night. Final session of Preseason Thunder for season number 4 in Iowa. This will be race 12 of the Cup Series calendar this year. All right, side by side down the front straightaway yet again, Matthew White and the aid of Joseph Tucker. Chandler on the back straightaway as well. Ooh, now they get going.
Oh, wow. .37 minutes to go here. Oh, and there goes White. He gets tagged. Oh my God. What a bad hit by Cameron Chandler. And he rolls down the back straightaway. All right. So, let's try to take our little ride along with somebody here. Let's ride along with Matthew White coming off pit road.
Oh, big hit. Oh, and then Matthew White takes another hard shot. So 35 minutes to go in the session. We will keep you right here, but we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back from Iowa.
No way.
All right, welcome back live to Xfinity, or wrong series.
Yeah, you just missed Bryce Benton take me over.
I'm sure it never happened. I'm sure it's another Cole Clausen lie. 3 wide.
I mean, yeah, so Bryce Benton started wall riding in front of me, and he started like gaining on me as we were both wall riding. I'm like, oh my gosh, he might actually do a faster lap, and there you have it, Bryce Benton to the top of the board.
Wow, I wouldn't take that if I were you.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm going out here and I'm taking that thing back.
Whoa, punting is Chandler, just like the Ravens punt on every possession.
Oh, dang.
All right, 31 minutes to go. The late night session here at Iowa Speedway. Ready to finish it off. Still somehow got a half hour to go. I don't really know if we need all that.
For real? Oh my god, it feels like it's been 2 hours already.
Yeah, I've run out of things to say at this point. Run out of preseason things to
Yeah.
say. I've been talking preseason for 5.5 hours over the last 2 days. So I think, you know. I think we're good and we're set for the season. As Cole Clausen heads down the back straightaway. Top of the board, maybe?
No, almost, but not quite.
3-car group coming off pit road again. 3 wide almost. Down the front straightaway. In 1 and 2. Cole Clausen trying to make it 4 wide maybe. They are 3 wide. Oh, but he got loose. 3 by 3. What a race down the back straightaway again. Remember these 3, Tucker, White, and Chandler, tore it up last night in preseason Thunder at USA Speedway for the Xfinity Series. I have seen it's definitely easy to get somebody turned around once you get to their bumper at Iowa here. Oh, Cole Clausen to the outside of Joseph Tucker. 3 wide again. Matthew White back to the inside.
I have come to learn that Joseph Tucker is definitely not a big fan of my wall riding, because when I was wall riding at USA last night, when I got to go get an interview, he definitely he called me out a little bit, but he was cool about it. And then when I did that little shortcut thing at Portland, he came over the radio and he was like, "Here come the cheaters," and he was talking about it even more now. So definitely not the biggest fan, but hey, you're always gonna have haters, and
let's do it right in front of him, Cole.
Yeah, let's just put it right in his face. I literally have been wall riding for like 10 laps now, and my car is like barely slowed down. I mean, it's honestly pretty insane.
You better not piss off my new driver.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Sure,
Yeah,
Cole Clausen,
here it comes again on the radio.
Oh. I'm sure Cole Clausen would love to join ETR.
I mean, depends what kind of contract you're offering to me.
1-year deal for bag of M&Ms.
Wow, what a ripoff that is. I mean, is this like the most famous bag of M&Ms in the world we're talking about?
No, it's the one that's been in my car for 2 months.
Oh wow, what a fraud. Absolute fraud, unacceptable.
Yeah, well, you can thank Ashton Miller for draining our bank account once he wrecked all those cars, and I had to pay his contract of a.
Oh yeah.
He signed a 2-year deal of $578 million. 2 years.
Wow.
And I'm still paying him at this point. So he drained our bank account, and then he wrecked a car every week, so that didn't help.
Yeah, well, I've wrecked more cars than, numbers can't even define the amount of cars that I've wrecked, and I still have a $1.2 quadrillion contract from M&F Racing, so, and it's for infinite amount of time, so I'm racing for M&F for the rest of my life. No one's taking me away from this team.
What's your annual salary at M&F?
My annual salary? Oh man, numbers can't even tell that. It's like it's infinite money. I literally have infinite money. I could buy the entire world if I wanted to.
Why are the cars so slow then?
Wow, the car's so slow. I mean, I'm in second right now, only 1/100th away from Bryce Benton, who obviously cheated as per usual.
But Bryce Benton isn't being paid that much.
Well, how do you know? Did you have this information?
Yeah, I know Bryce Benton's contract.
Then what is it?
It's $5, 370 years at Team Chevy Motor Club.
370 years, wow. Okay, pretty interesting numbers right there, but I think it's just a skill issue, to be honest. I mean, after that LePage incident at Talladega, I wouldn't expect anyone to pay him anything over $5 for a contract. So yeah, definitely not surprising over there. But I'm basically the cleanest driver out here, so it's really no surprise as to why my contract is so high. But yeah.
All right, Matthew White here on the back straightaway. So 3-car group, 24 minutes to go here in Preseason Thunder. Oh, contact between White and Tucker. And they're going to go 3 wide once again down the front straightaway.
So it sounds like Joseph Tucker got some of my, or he was listening to the stream, and he did hear me, talking about him. So, and he used the phrase "Cole, calm down," or "we're chill," or something like that. And we are most definitely chill. I have the utmost respect for you, Joseph Tucker, and I'm certainly a chill guy. You know, no need to ruffle any feathers out here. But yeah, I'm excited to be racing with you next year, and I hope that I hope we're chill.
Yeah, you better not wreck him this season, or else you're
Yeah,
paying.
he seems like a respectful dude. I'm not paying for anything. I mean,
Yeah, nice try.
all right. I mean, you can ask Land Fish and Ethan McMillan to pay for whenever he wrecks, but because that's really not my problem. I'm just here to wreck even more cars.
How many cars do you guys go through every season? Like, what did you guys go through last year? Whole of M&F.
Let me just let me do some calculations over here. Looks like 9.32 mega million cars, it looks like. So yeah, that's just a rough estimate. Could be more, could be less, not really sure.
God damn, okay. Alright, because Ashton Miller's the cleanest driver on earth. We had 0 wrecked cars last season in ETR.
Oh sure, nice try. There is no way. I can pull out video proof as we speak if you want me to.
Of what?
Of Ashton Miller wrecking a car.
Well, it was AI. It was AI generated.
AI.
Yeah.
AI. I've literally seen it with my 2 own eyes as I was racing with him literally a couple hours ago at Daytona, and
Well,
he
no,
literally
no. That wasn't my car.
crashed
Doesn't
and
count.
burned.
Nope, not my car. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. What do you mean doesn't count?
I don't own the car. It doesn't count.
Oh, okay. And that is a fair statement, but okay, yeah, it's AI. It's AI. Okay, I got it. Yeah, nice try.
AI.
The AI intelligence is really going far nowadays. My goodness.
So let's look at Ethan Trendler's Season 4 Cup Series playoff predictions. If we want it.
Oh no.
All right, here is my list. So Dylan Banks takes the #1 seed. He's your regular season champion. Cameron Chandler ends up with a runner-up spot. Matthew White 3rd. Matt Grab 4th. He also makes the championship forward with Matthew White. Huntsicker just misses out in the final 4th for the first time in his career. Bryce Benton has a great year, finishes 6th in points. Christian Leonard comes home P7 in points with a multiple win season. Trenton Wilkin rounds out your top 8. And then eliminated in the round of 12, but still making the playoffs is Hilkowicz, Butler, Miller, and Payson Lindsay. That's my playoff grid. Notice anything, Cole?
I'm sorry. I was too focused on wall riding here. Whoa, what did you say about me again?
You're actually fat. Unreal.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You're not talking about the #8 car?
What?
Yeah, Cameron Chandler. I thought you thought that you're always calling him fat, aren't you?
Yeah, but you're fat too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say, nice try, whatever.
Just don't get the jokes, do you?
I mean, I really don't, because I'm not really that fat, but whatever you say.
Yeah, welcome to the AP Fat Poll, buddy.
Oh, but we got a new entry on the fat poll. I am honored. I am honored because no one will obviously vote for me, right?
Alright, but anyways, I have Cole Clausen in the season number 4 NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. I have Cole Clausen finishing 17th in points.
17th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that
All
good?
right. Good. I mean, it depends on who you ask. Maybe M&F will give me like a lot of Ryan Blaney's motors from real life NASCAR that have been blowing up lately, and maybe that will become the reality. But if you ask me, I say P1, two-time champion on October 30th. Mark my words.
Yeah, nice try. No,
Yeah, I
no
saw that
Halloween
one
special
coming
for
from
you.
No Halloween special? Well, nice try, because Halloween is on October 31st, not October 30th. Get it
Well,
right. Nice try.
You won't get to celebrate your championship. That's not going to happen on October 31st. So nice try.
Okay.
I don't. But you
I
will
don't
be
know
finishing
what you're
ahead
trying to
of.
say, but okay.
You're going to be finishing ahead of P20 in points, Landon Johnson. So you got to be proud of that.
Oh, awesome, awesome. That is an absolute honor, because I look up to Landon Johnson every single morning when I wake up. I mean, that is an absolute honor of mine to be above him at the end of the season in points. Absolute honor to have that honor.
Oh my god. But you will be beat by Lucas Lewis in points. So.
Well, I mean, Lucas Lewis is like, I heard that he is 100% gay, so he does not count. He does not count. No, the disqualified.
It's actually unbelievable.
It is unbelievable that we got the gays racing here in FedEx, but
We're
yeah,
live,
that's a reality.
by the way.
Oh yeah, my apologies. Well, YouTube didn't demonetize you for me dropping that F-bomb last night, but they did demonetize you for clearly stealing video from the Portland Xfinity race in real life and using it on your own broadcast. I mean, that is an absolute shame. I mean, why would you even think of it? That was just the dumbest thing you could have possibly done.
In all seriousness, like, I don't even know what to say about that. That was just. The most normal YouTube moment right there.
They're probably just gonna ban your channel after you said that.
Yeah, I don't really care what they think.
You don't care? Yeah,
Well, I do
just
care.
Don't care about.
No, I definitely care.
Okay, I was gonna say.
We just hit 10,000.
Oh my God, Payson Lindsay. How?
We just hit 10,800 subscribers, so thank you everyone for that. On the road to 11,000. Also, make sure to join the official Cole Clausen community Discord server.
Oh yeah, we got like 15 members right now, and we could definitely use some more. So please join. I need some members.
You gotta put in self.
Link will be in the comments of this video.
You gotta put it in self-promo.
I'll put it in the chat right now as we speak. How does that sound?
Sure.
So for those of you watching, you can come on and join in on my Discord server. How does that sound? Let's take a look here.
right now goes for a bit of a slide.
Oh wow, we got who is it? Chelsea Boy 2014. He said earlier, since when did Cole Clausen race in the FedEx series? He must be living under a rock because I have been here since day one.
Yeah. There it is.
And yeah, there it is. Come on, join in. We welcome everyone here in the NASCAR community server. Yes, sir.
You sure about everyone?
Everyone, yeah. I mean, it don't matter at all. Literally everyone.
Even Juan Cobbs Jr.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's welcome. He's not racing for M&F, but he's welcome in the server. Yeah, totally. And I'm getting word. So, Payson Lindsay just said in general. He asked me to tell Ethan to go jump off the Grand Canyon. So, there you go.
I'm good. I'm good, Payson.
All right.
Payson should hit the blue cone. All right. 13 minutes to go in preseason. We're just having fun at this point. Gone over everything for preseason. We've done pretty much all the testing. Just finishing it out.
So that means that Payson Lindsay should go hit the blue cone. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's okay. Usually you can actually hit that thing, so I don't know what's going on. Or is it the green?
Oh, and
zone? I
now
don't know.
Payson also says that that he is winning the FedEx Championship in an 18-win season.
Oh.
What do you have to say about that?
Oh. Considering he only had one Mickey win in his entire career, by the way. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, if somebody actually won 18 races in a season, Why isn't he winning? What happened in the other 7 for him to lose?
I really don't know, honestly.
Alright, back onto the racetrack we go, 11 minutes. Finishing up preseason thunder.
Payson has now said that I'm sorry, I can't talk, but he said that you will be surprised when he wins 18 races in the championship. What do you have to say about that?
Nice try, Payson Lindsay. That's all. So once again, mentioning it one more final time, the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Season number 3. I can't get it. I mean, it's going to take me a while not to say that. Season number 4, Clash at the Monza Oval, will be this upcoming Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with the open race, and then of course the main event. After that, top 5 drivers advance to the main event. And then of course you got the locked-in drivers, the playoff drivers from last season, and the winners from last season in the Cup Series. We click down the 10 minutes to go in preseason thunder for Season 4.
All right, now Payson says that he's going to win the 500 or the Daytona 500 while he is suspended, and he says that everyone is going to get disqualified and he'll win. What do you have to say about that?
I smell a Payson Lindsay 0 win, 1 top 5, 6 top 10, average finish of 19th, and a 21st place points finish coming.
All right, that was a lot of information, but I got it.
9 minutes to go. Oop, the wall bit Chandler. White now cuts down back to the inside. He slides up the racetrack with Joseph Tucker on his quarter panel. Lindsay down in the middle as well. They're almost 4 wide just for a split second. And they've actually had a very nice battle. Now they're going to get turned. So racing at Iowa is looking fantastic so far with these Cup cars. Racing was looking pretty good in Gateway as well. And of course, as always, racing looking good in Daytona. So I would say it's a successful night of Preseason Thunder. This setup definitely looks probably going to look a lot similar to what we're actually going to be running the race in Gateway Preseason. That's going to be completely overhauled. This will not be. It's going to be probably a little bit different because it always is. We'll have some minor changes, but nothing major for the most part. But Gateway will be completely overhauled. Finishing up here, 7 minutes to go.
All right, now Payson says that 21 cars won't even show up outside of the 500 since you said like he'll get like a 21st or 19th points finish or whatever. So what do you got to say about that one?
Yeah, nice try, Payson Lindsay. We have 35 cars that are going to be on the full-time roster and then a bunch of open cars every week. So and we'll talk. And we don't remember the 31-car Atlanta race, I guess. All right, 6 minutes to go.
And now he says that they're, in reference to the 35 chartered cars, he said that he says that it's 20 wasted charters and 5 open cars. So what do you guys say about that one?
Yeah, I don't know what he's smoking, first of all. 'Cause we're definitely going to have more full-time cars than 15. But okay. Oh. Oh. All right.
And after I just told him that that you said that he is smoking something, he says that he is smoking Coca-Cola. So what do you guys say about that one?
Yeah, the sponsor plugs never stop this man. Like, he's not even getting paid, first of all. I mean, I can't talk. I say FedEx about 700 times a day on average, so. spinning. Around goes Matthew White. Into the wall goes the 8 Cameron Chandler, and he hits it once again.
Well, after telling him that the sponsor plugs don't work, he says that he gets paid 500 pesos a day, so it does work. So what do you guys say about that?
First of all, what's a peso? Joke, obviously. Second of all, why did we glaze Daniel Suarez so much? And third of all, how does he feel about Connor Zillis replacing Suarez for next season?
Wow. He says that he's in contact with Choice Hotels right now, and they are going to get.
The glaze is unreal. It's actually impressive.
Oh my god, dude! What the hell?
Oh, and there he goes. Oh, that's Matthew. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Cameron.
Oh wow, yeah.
He's finally useful. For never mind.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, 2 minutes to go.
Ethan Trumler, I have a bone to pick with you, Buckaroo.
Yeah, what's going on, Cameron Chandler?
Ethan Trumler, how do we not know what a peso is?
I said it was a joke.
No, I don't
Are we
believe
deaf?
that. Yeah. No, I don't believe that. And what do you mean I'm finally useful for once?
I mean, well, you've been useful before.
Yeah, Ethan Trumler, absolute idiot, doesn't know what he's doing. Chase oh my Jesus Christ. You know what, I'm just gonna leave.
Wow, typical Cameron Chandler crash out right there. I'm very reasonable
Yeah.
crash out, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, why would you ever crash out over Ethan Trindler? I mean, no one's ever done that on YouTube before. I've never seen a video that says downfall of Ethan Trindler ever before.
Yeah, I have a video scheduled for 11:39, so in exactly 1 minute away. That is the new release of the Ethan Tremler downfall.
No. All right, what's it gonna include first of all?
You'll just have to watch it to find out.
All right. Oh, he gets dumped. Oh. Minutes ago in Preseason Thunder.
I'm gonna try to get this fastest lap out here.
Of course. 6 hours of testing. It's gonna come to a close for both Cup and Xfinity. What a long weekend it has been.
Currently, Payson Lindsay is yapping something to me right now, but I can't hear him because all I can hear is the side of my car grinding against this wall right now. And
All right, fast lap.
oh,
here.
we got some insane speed. I hit the dang wall too
Oh.
early. Yeah, not gonna be it.
You gotta lock in next time by.
Yeah, next time by. I don't know how much time I got, but my car's
Here we
already
go.
pretty banged up.
There, Max Verstappen time.
Oh
Here.
my gosh!
And Cole Verstappen will not get the pole.
I don't know who it was.
4, 3, 2, 1. Preseason Thunder for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League in season number 4 is over. That will do it.
So I saw, I think it was Payson or I don't know who it was, but someone was driving back.
Oh,
Yeah, someone was driving backwards on the track. Hold on, I gotta take a look at who it was. Hold on, we cannot go off air until we know who was driving backwards on the track. Oh my gosh, it was Joseph Tucker. Joseph Tucker tried. Joseph Tucker, yeah, he's telling me to not tell him, but Joseph Tucker tried driving backwards. Wow, I mean, honestly, Joseph Tucker, that is a well-respected move. I mean, honestly, Joseph Tucker is gonna be your champion. Absolute legend, Joseph Tucker. He says no balls and he starts driving backwards. Absolute legend. I have so much respect for you, Joseph Tucker. Absolutely legend. Appreciate it, man.
all right. That'll do it in Preseason Thunder for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League in season number 4. We hope you enjoyed here from Preseason Thunder, these 6 sessions between Cup and Xfinity. We will be back next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series season number 3 clash at the Monza Oval. So make sure to tune in for that, and they'll have a week off, and then of course we'll have Daytona Speed Weeks for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League leading up to the Great American Race, the 4th NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Daytona 500. So we hope you enjoyed. We will see you on Thursday night for the Monza Oval Clash. Good night from Iowa and all the other tracks we went to this weekend.